710 Sports, ESPN Seattle, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks. Up next. Hello everybody, this is Russell Lance here in beautiful sunny Seattle. I am with Coach Tyrese, who's back in the studio this week.
Oi, 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 oi.
He was sick 2 weeks ago, and then was down in the field last week.
I had glaucoma.
So, yeah, he had anal glaucoma.
Yes.
So, today, as you remember in the last game, Wilson broke his toe and will be out for the next 6 weeks. So, Alex Magoo will be getting his first NFL start with the Seattle Seahawks. Or as Tyrese calls him, Alex the Goat Magoo.
Yes.
So here we go, as you see Lynch and Hughes check on the sidelines with Doug Baldwin. Right now in the playoff race, Seattle is the 4th seed currently, with the Rams trying to take some momentum in. And they score on the first drive of the ball game.
Never mind, Alex Magoo is not starting this game.
Oh, Paxton Lynch will be getting his first start as a Seahawk.
We got 2 Lynches in the backfield.
He played for the Denver Broncos, and a toss out to the right for Chris Carson as he gets the first down. 11 yards on that one. So we'll see how Seattle does this week without star quarterback Russell Wilson manning the helm. As we see here, Lynch under center, takes a snap, drops back, looks, throws to Carson. His check down, his safety valve there, while he had a defender breathing down his neck. Notable inactives: Russell Wilson, Bradley McDougald, Rasheem Green, and Jamarco Jones.
Well, starters.
Big key starters for the Seahawks this season. But Seattle's been managing to win games despite it. Toss out to the right for Carson again. Down to the 38. Loses a yard. 3rd and 7 now. Let's see what the Hawks do here. Shotgun formation. Carson in the backfield. Play action pass. Throws. Intercepted by Johnson. And the Rams will take over at the 42, so not a good start for the Hawks. But the Rams turn it over themselves. So I formation here for the Hawks. Toss out left to Carson. Gets some good blocking. Hesitates and is tracked down by Talib. And Chris Carson is injured.
Why can't I ever keep a healthy running back?
Why can't you keep a healthy quarterback?
Against me, Madden God. Oh my God.
Lynch back under center. Lynch also in the backfield. Handoff to Marshawn. Gets the first down and a little more down to the 25. 8 yards on that carry. Chris Carson just has a mild ankle sprain. Will return. May have been smart to send him out for the rest of the game, though, to let him heal up. But okay. Carson in the backfield. Juszczyk up front, blocking for him. Down to the 24 now. A gain of 1. Hurry up here for the Hawks. Lynch goes back under center. Play action pass. Drops back. Throws for Van Ness, and it's batted away. As we see a Rams defender start doing push-ups and flex on the Hawks. Feels bad. Lynch in the shotgun here. 3 receivers to the left side. Play action pass after the snap's taken. Throw to Lockett. Touchdown Seahawks!
Organic on the pie.
And Paxton Lynch recovers from the interception early, and it's 7-7 here. Rams get stopped again. Seattle will start this drive from their 5-yard line. Paxton Lynch looking good so far. Handoff to Carson as he gets a gain of 6 down to the 11. And we will take the short break to give a shout out to Sweet Justice Cakes. If you want to try chocolate cake through a straw, go try their 2-for-1 special for only $5.99 down at Sweet Justice Cakes. Because no one does these sweets justice like Sweet Justice themselves. As we are back here, Lynch under center. Handoff to Rashad Penny. It looked like he almost got a lane there, but it was closed up quickly after a gain of 1. So 3rd and 4 here for the Hawks. From the 12-yard line. Lynch. Wearing the number 12. Why is he wearing the number 12? Throw to Baldwin for a huge first down to the 33. Paxton Lynch, 3 of 5, 49 yards, a touchdown, and a pick on the day. Hopefully we'll see some more TDs instead of INTs. Snap here, handoff to Penny, who is going to be tackled for a loss of 5. Or a loss of 4. But they will be marked down at the 28, which is a loss of 5 from the 33. Madden, do your math. Lynch under center here from 2nd and 14. Play action pass. Drops back, has a defender breathing down his neck. Gets the ball out. Caught by Tyler Lockett as he makes a man miss. And he's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Huge play right there. Nice wherewithal from Paxton Lynch to get that play off. And then Lockett would not quit downfield. 14-7 is your score right now. So we have 134 going right now. And so we go here in the middle of the Rams drive. 3rd and 5 here.
Le'Veon Bell in the backfield.
Frank Clark trying to get off the edge. Throw to Higbee for a first down. 11 for 14, 106 yards, and 1 INT for Jared Goff. Goff takes snap, drops back, throws for Le'Veon Bell as he's down quickly at the 41. Minute 5 left and counting. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Snap, drops back. Looking, throws out to the right or the left side for Le'Veon Bell here as he goes out of bounds quickly to stop the clock, but picks up the first down anyways. 5 receptions, 38 yards for Le'Veon Bell so far in the game. Jared Goff, the shotgun again. Bunch formation to the right side. Throws out right for Higbee, tackled down. They call a timeout. First timeout for the Rams of the half. 2nd and 8.
Gurley in.
Gurley goes out to the left. Goff throws to Gurley for a check down spin move. Down to the 42, and he gets the first down due to that spin move. Makes 2 Seahawk defenders miss. The Rams call their 2nd timeout of the half. Goff in the shotgun again. Tight formation here. Goff drops back, is running, throws it up. Oh. Josh Norman able to bat it out.
They could take another couple plays here, you know. Still got 1 timeout.
35 seconds as well. 2nd and 10 here. Goff in the shotgun. Bell to his right as Bell goes out right. Higbee gets the catch down to the 36. Timeout called by the Hawks this time. 3rd and 3 coming up. Norman had a good bat away here.
Let's
hope he can get his hands on it.
Go short here.
They might throw a little under route here. As Bell goes short. Yep, down to Bell as he breaks some tackles. Down to the 17. 20 seconds and counting left here in the half. The Rams going hurry up. Yes, they are. They want to tie up this game before half. Looking as Goff throws outright for Woods. And he makes a man miss. Touchdown, Rams. So your score now is 13-14. See the extra point here. Oh, and the timeout called, icing the kicker. Greg Zuerlein, kick is up, and it is good. 14-14 as we come to a stalemate right before half. Hawks have 7 seconds and 1 timeout to hopefully get a field goal or something. As Nelson brings it out, has 3 seconds now left on the clock, so 1 deep shot may do it for the Hawks here. So 14-14, one timeout for the Hawks, 3 seconds to go. Paxton Lynch in the shotgun, calling an audible. 3 receivers to the right side of the field. Van Nett all alone on the left. Play action pass. Lynch drops back, taking a deep shot for Lockett, and it's intercepted by now Kel Roby-Coleman, who falls down at the 22. So his second interception of the day coming at the end of the first half. And we will go to halftime. Rams 14, Seattle 14. And now a word from our sponsors. Malone's Cones and Scones and Cones. Seattle Pickles. Deal with it. And here we go. Look at some games now coming up. New York at Arizona. The Giants are 3-6. Cardinals 4-5. Giants up by 4, 14-10 right now with 20 seconds left to go in that first half. Oakland Raiders at Denver Broncos.
Classic rivalry.
0-9 Raiders are up 21-7 on the 5-4 Denver Broncos. Case Keenum 6 for 9, 87 yards. Derek Carr 11 for 11. He's on fire today and 2 touchdowns. San Francisco at Cincinnati 3-7, and the 4-6 Bengals and the Niners up 17-14. Garoppolo 14 of 25, 216 yards, a touchdown and an interception to boot. Andy Dalton 13 for 22, 231 yards, and a touchdown and an interception. So some good games going on in the early quarter of this weekend. As we see another highlight here, that beautiful throw to Lockett. Beats out a man, and then Johnson can never catch him for that touchdown. So here we are in the second half. Greg Zuerlein to kick it off, and we are underway. Rashad Penny. Oh, tried to spin, but got stopped. Down to the 20. He made bad spin moves. Aren't you going to, do that face?
That only applies to you.
What? Why can't it apply to him, too?
Because you did it first.
Oh, whatever. Lynch drops back out of the shotgun. Throws for Curse, and it's offline just a little bit. Threw it a little too in front of him. A little too out in front of him. Otherwise, that may have been a huge gain there. Lynch, shotgun, drops back, empty backfield for him. Throws for Baldwin, who's all alone. Running down the sidelines, down at the 34 now. Flipping field position like that. 6-12 for Paxton Lynch today. And 172 passing yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Lynch drops back again. Rolls out to his right. Throws across his body for Nelson, but it's batted out by Kel Roby-Coleman. Tried to go for a second interception of the day, but it's batted away. So 5 wide here. Lynch drops back on a 2nd and 10. Throws for David Moore. Ooh, Kel Roby-Coleman is hungry for that second interception as he's been targeted 2 times in a row. Here he has one. Johnson has the other. But Lynch has thrown 2 touchdowns as well. Was signed as a free agent last week after the game against the... and an interception by Johnson III, who now has his 2nd interception of the game. And the Rams will take over.
Oops.
What do you mean, oops?
Oops.
We're playing defense.
But
guys,
Paxton Lynch was signed last week after the win against San Francisco as Gurley runs into a brick wall of Seahawks for no gain.
Okay, we're going back to offense. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. And the Rams are held to nothing. So, it is 14-14 still. 2:07 left to play in the third quarter. Lynch under center with Carson in the backfield. Handoff to Chris Carson, who's running out to the right side. Gets stopped by Kel Roby-Coleman. Tackled down by... what was his last name? Mbakwe. Okay.
I don't know. I just said that.
Whatever. By number 50 of the Rams. Lynch under center. Takes snap, drops back. Rolls out to his right side. Tries to throw, but it's right in front of a linebacker who doesn't even pay attention. 6 for 16 now. 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns for Paxton Lynch. Lynch throws to Baldwin, who's down at the 34. 186 yards for Paxton Lynch, 7 of 17, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks today. What does Ryan have to say about this? Never mind, Ryan. Oh. Lynch takes snap, drops back, throws for Nelson, caught, and he breaks a tackle! Down at the 32 of the other side of the field as they flip field position again.
Oh,
What does Ryan have to say about this?
I like donuts.
Okay. Speaking of donuts, Epic Punish Donuts. Let's go check them out. Down to block it. Touchdown, Seahawks! And that is a go-ahead touchdown. Paxton Lynch to lock it. And the Rams tie it up here in the fourth quarter. 21-21. If you remember correctly, in the 5th game of the year, Seattle did destroy the Rams in L.A. We'll see what happens here. Play action pass. Throws it. Intercepted by LaMarcus Joyner. His 4th pick of the day. Down at the 44. And the Rams score a field goal. 24 Rams. Seahawks 21. The Rams trying to nab their 6th win of the season. Seattle trying to nab their 7th win of the season and take a commanding 2-game lead over the NFC West.
Damn, he didn't block.
And Carson gets no blocking there and is tackled for a loss of 7?
Third-ranked
Holy
rushing.
crap.
You sure don't look like the third-ranked rushing team.
Because you don't have Wilson.
I don't know.
Lynch in the shotgun. Drops back on the 2nd and 17 play. Lynch is going to run with it. Gets a block for Doug Baldwin. Down at the 27 as he gets 8 yards. So 3rd and 8 coming up here. After a 9-yard gain from Paxton Lynch. Throws it. Intercepted by Johnson. His 5th pick of the day now.
Damn, this sucks.
Johnson
All right,
with 3 picks now.
I gotta play defense.
All 3 of his picks in the season have come in this game.
Play defense to win this.
As we go here, the Rams always play the Hawks tough. 2:54 left to play here in the second half. And Frank Clark takes him down for a loss of 2. Todd Gurley, 18 rushes, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Todd Gurley came into the league around 2015, has been a very good premier running back in this league. As he just kind of waves at people, he might have brain damage or something. As he gets a gain of 4 on that one. Does he have brain damage or something?
Yes.
He's waving at people downfield. I don't know why. He's like, running slow. He's been tackled too many times. Well, 3rd and 8 coming up here at the 2-minute warning. Expect a run play here. Hand off to Gurley, and he's stopped by Bobby Wagner. Timeout called by the Hawks. And the Rams can punt, but Johnny Hacker does have an arm, so watch out for a fake. No, they do punt it. And it will go out of bounds at the 36. Good field position here for the Hawks. 1:54. 2 timeouts. Paxton Lynch has thrown 3 touchdowns, but 5 interceptions. They would need a touchdown to win the game, or a field goal to tie it up and send it to OT. We'll see what goes on here. Lynch under center. Lockett in motion, takes a snap. Lockett gets the carry, and he's tackled for a loss of 2. 1:49 left in counting here in the fourth quarter. Seattle down by 3. Lynch, play action pass. Is going to throw across his body for Baldwin. Oh, Baldwin had his hands on it. And it's batted out. 9 of 22, 252 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions for Paxton Lynch. Seattle does not remember this being a close game the last time they played the Rams. But one of the last times they were in Seattle, the Rams did manhandle the Hawks 2 seasons ago. Throws for Baldwin. Caught. Baldwin cuts across. Makes a man miss. Down to the 31 of the Rams territory. 10 completed passes for Lynch now. Carson took it. Lynch should have kept that on the read option there. Lynch. Shotgun snap. Drops back. Oh! And there's a flag as he's tackled. Offensive holding. Should be a roughing the passer call. Terrible refereeing. So 2nd and 20 though as they get the down back. But they're backed up another 10 yards out of field goal range. And he's sacked. Dante Fowler Jr. Loss of 6, making this a 3rd and 26 coming up. Definitely out of field goal range now. Moore catches it. Down to the 35. Timeout called by the Hawks. 4th and 14 coming up. And we have a field goal coming up as well now. 52-yarder. The kick is up. And it is good. Tie game here with 32 seconds left.
All Seattle has to do is withhold the Rams.
Dixon kicks off. Simmons back to return. Taking time off the clock, down to 30 seconds, down to 29. So 29 seconds as the Rams start their drive from the 27-yard line in their own territory. If they mess around here and throw an interception, the Seahawks are back in field goal range. Can kick another field goal and take a 3-point lead. But Goff going to hand it off to Gurley, the smarter option. 20 seconds and counting as their plan is just to run out the clock now. Seahawks call a timeout. Too smart for that. 5 seconds left to play here in regulation. They would go for another run play here. Goff under center. Handoff to Gurley. No, play action pass. I was wrong. To Higbee. No time left as we're headed for overtime. Rams get to call the toss. See what it is. It's tails. The Rams have won the toss. And they elect to receive. Seahawks elect to defend right. Rams will get the ball here to start off the overtime period. Kickoff here to Simmons. Down at the 23. 24-24 here. 3:57 here to play in overtime now. Ryan is nervous.
Yes.
And wants an Epic Ponage donut. Epic Ponage donuts. In Seattle.
We already said that.
No, I didn't. I didn't say Epic Ponage donuts. Well, Le'Veon Bell gets the carry. 7 rushes, 25 yards, a gain of 2.
No, remember you totally said, what does Ryan have to say about this? And I said, I like donuts. I'm like, oh, yes, by the way, Epic Ponage.
No, I did not say that. I didn't mention Epic Ponage donuts yet.
Oh, you actually did.
Oh, Kupp gets it. Hit hard by Wagner, but hangs on. Down at the 40. 3:20 left to play here in the game. As this isn't playoff football, so if the game ends in a tie, it's a tie. There will not be a second overtime period. Almost intercepted by Shaquille Griffin. 31 of 38 for Jared Goff today. Woods has been targeted 6 times today as well. One of those receptions went for a touchdown. Goff looking, throws for Gurley. Third down coming up after a gain of 2.
His name is Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
So he's actually a girly man?
I bet he's never heard that ever. All right. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Le'Veon Bell is blocking for him. Ooh, batted out. 4th down coming up. 2:18 left to play, and they are going to punt. Hopefully, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Does, in fact, punt. And this is going back into the end zone. Lockett, and is coming back out to the 20 after a touchback. So here we go. All Seattle needs to do is get into field goal range and let Cairo Santos kick the game-winning field goal. And, toss to Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny gets the first down. Lockett is injured. Oh, no. Hopefully nothing serious. 2:06 left to play. Seattle at the 32-yard line. Toss out to the left with Rashad Penny. And he is brought down by the face mask. Tack an extra 15 onto that one.
Illegal block in the
An
back.
illegal block in the back on the Hawks. It'll be a 1st and 16. Lockett is fine. So they are at the 26 now on a 1st and 16. Play action pass. Throws it up for Lockett, and he drops it. 2-minute warning here. 2nd and 16. Returning is Lockett now back onto the field. Lynch drops back. Overthrows Van Nett horribly. 11 for 26, 299 in yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Lynch in the shotgun. Play action pass. Throws for Lockett, and it's caught at the 40-yard line.
Nice. We needed that.
This game has been a good one here in the afternoon bracket. Washington beat Chicago 35-10, though. Toss out to the left for Rashad Penny as he loses 2 yards. 4 rushes, 6 yards for Rashad Penny. Let's hope they get something here. Lynch under center. Play action pass. Has a defender coming at him. Throws for Juszczyk down to the 28. Seattle in field goal range at the 45. The Rams called a timeout.
You going for your field though? Oh, wait.
All right, so Lynch under center. Toss out to the left with Rashad Penny. Penny finds the edge out at the 24. Lynch under center. They're going to throw. Throw for Baldwin down at the 7.
Nice.
41 seconds and counting. Lynch And off to Penny. Tackle down at the 8-yard line. Someone in the crowd chanting, "I smell fear" in that offense. No, legit, there was.
Oh, there was?
Yeah. Hand off to Carson as he gets close, down to the 5. Timeout called by the Hawks. Ooh. Here we go here. Lynch under center. Hand off to Carson as he has a huge hole. Tackle down at the 1. Timeout called. Oh, it's 4th down.
Oh, you gotta go for it. You should totally.
18-yard field goal. Timeout called by the Rams.
Oh my gosh, we need this to win. Oh my gosh.
This is for the win.
And it's a game-winning field goal. The Hawks here win it 27-24. The Rams will drop to 5-5 on the year. Seattle up to 7-3 and takes a 2-game lead in the NFC West.
Paxton Lynch survives.
Lynch survives his first start as a Hawk, gets the win here. We'll see who. Stick around to see who we face next week here. And just to recap, Seahawks 27, your final score. Seahawks 27, Rams 24. I said that twice, I'm sorry. And we will play the 6-4 Atlanta Falcons, who were a spot ahead of us in the playoff rounds.
Let's see the seeding.
Let's see the standings here in the
For
NFL.
the NFC, we're gonna go NFC first, not just
The Eagles are 8-2. The Redskins are 8-2. So one of them will get the 5th seed. One of them will get the other seed. The Hawks, Bears, and the Lions tied for the 2nd seed.
So,
Do we play the Eagles at all? No, we don't.
let's see the remaining schedule for the team.
So the remaining schedule here, we play the Falcons, Bengals, Niners, Steelers, Cardinals, and we play the Eagles the last game of the year. So the 1st seed could come down to Week 17, and it is a home game for the Seattle Seahawks at the Clink. But after they play the Falcons on the road, they come back home to play the Bengals. Then they have a 3-game
road stretch
against the Niners, then the Steelers, and then on Thursday Night Football, where they will be wearing the Color Rush unis, against the Arizona Cardinals. And then they come back to play 4:15. Is that still Sunday Night Football?
I guess.
Oh, Sunday Night Football, practically, against the Eagles. This has been Russell Lance from 710 Sports, ESPN Seattle. Been here with Coach Tyrese and Ryan.
Oi!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new. Tap that bell to get all of our post notifications, and we will see you next week.